How's it going, everybody? It's your boy McWhoopin, and today we are back with yet another episode of Cities Skylines, and this is going to be part 2 of our transit fix, where we will be connecting up, we'll be doing loops of metro around our different areas and getting those set up, and even getting some, trying to hopefully finalizing the rest of the connections between all the areas so everybody can move around town no problem. So without further ado, I'm just going to get right into it right quickly, and we are going to start the time lapse by getting the Japanese district all up and running with our new metro stations. So we will get that going, and I will see you guys shortly. Okay, so here I'm just going to start on the first loop and get everything placed in, get all my stations put into place. Now, you guys probably noticed, and I came to realize partway through it, that I didn't actually connect any of my metro stations towards the ferries at all. Yeah, it's mainly because I kind of forgot to do that. I might just leave it as is because there is walking spaces between them all, and enough of them are close enough to each other that in theory it should work, but well, it is what it is. And here I started having issues with just trying to place the lines where it would constantly be wanting to go up onto the surface. I have no idea why. It was constantly trying to do that. Go up with the surface and delete all the buildings. So I constantly am trying to redo the attempts over and over and over again, just trying to get this thing to properly put itself into position. And then realize that clicking on the alternate design option on track options with the Metro Overhaul mod will kind of sort of fix it. But only kind of sort of, and not really. I just keep on going at this point. I am going to be deleting the mod just because it is too much of a headache, especially since with the more recent updates to Cities Skylines, you can actually do above ground metro, and that was the main reason why I downloaded the Metro Overhaul mode to begin with. So now I'm just gonna end deleting that. So next episode you're not gonna actually see the Metro Overhaul mod anymore, and it'll actually change up quite a bit from this in terms of the Metro in a little bit. Then also I won't have to use the station the Metro will actually just spawn on their own, which will also make things a little bit easier. But yeah, so here you kind of see where it starts happening, where I'm trying to actually place it below ground, but it just pops up above ground for literally no reason. Just decided, you know what, I don't feel like being below ground anymore, I'm just going to go above ground. No idea why it does that. It does that a couple times here. This is annoying the bejesus out of me. Hopefully, taking out the Metro Overhaul mod solves that down the line for me. But at least for now, I guess I have to go through, do the lines, and then come back in again and actually fix the rest of the stuff. So now here I am fixing the pathways over here that end up getting messed up because of the Metro kind of screwing everything up, but there we go. Just finish up getting the lines finalized. Now here, trying to figure out exactly which way I'm going to go and bring those lines towards it for try to connect everything together, but trying to find something that will kind of work and have everything properly gel together, which I'm thinking a lot of the connection issues are because of the Metro mod, and hopefully that deleting it should fix that. So I'll probably end up having to just quickly fix a couple of broken spots in the game before I start the next episode. So there'll probably be a couple of slight little tweaks, but everything should be relatively the same. Yeah, so now I'm just kind of putting stations wherever, just trying to create myself some loops. Getting a lot of issues with sloping issues where you just can't get the proper slope anywhere. So just kind of trying to make slower, just trying to make it so you got nice smooth little slopes everywhere you need to go. And occasions like this here where I'm trying to actually connect the two areas together so they still have access to each other from one side here to the other. Again, I was saying before, that same issue where it's still not working. See, now this is where I found out that the alternative design thing will work sometimes, and that's how kind of made things a little bit easier for me. So now lines are easier to connect, so I'll just switch between alternate design and regular for whenever it needs it. And if it does that one time, I'll turn it off and it works. See, this is a stupid system which we're gonna need to fix. And yeah, I sometimes cannibalize parts of the old line that was here, so I'll take out a bit of the line, move it over, and hopefully that should get everything connecting. We shouldn't have too many issues with things kind of working on our metro line down the line here. So there we go. Now we're gonna pull it out here, get it to connect between the two areas here, and there we go. So there's just a direct line just between our depot up at the top, which I'm probably not going to need anymore, between the different spots. And it's also going to be just a separate metro line. It's going to just run around different places, do a big loop around the city, just as another additional way for people to get around, because the more options they have, the better it's going to be. And here, originally I was thinking of putting the depot right there again, right beside where the old one was, but instead it's going to be kind of annoying to make that loop, so delete it, go back and put it more into the actual area that I built over here before, and then kind of give myself a little better way to connect between everything. And this is when I realized that I probably shouldn't be connecting through there, so now building that line again, and now kind of weave this around between the different areas and kind of get the connection between the original winding line and the new line you're connecting as well, and then just kind of finishing off the tip over here and getting it to link into that line like so. And there we go, got another loop. Now we just have the two more areas, which would be the industrial area. And we're just going to do a little more sparsely because it's industrial area. It's not overly a big concern, but at least want to get some of them in here just so they have access if they wanted to. And there we go. So it's just going to be the both things swinging back and forth, and having to swap between the alternative design, the non-alternative design to get these things to work. There you go, check out the other original stop. Never actually deleted the line till I think the very, very end, where I just decided to delete the line, but there you go, kind of connecting everything back up to make sure that everything should have a connection. And then now getting to the final area of the map, which I had completely forgotten to actually set up. That one there. I thought my metro was farther down. I didn't think it was actually the one farther up, so that's why I accidentally deleted that one because I just wasn't paying attention. But there we go, just get ourselves a nice little loop for that area as well. So now all that should be nice and easily connected. Trying to get as much as we can going so everyone doesn't need to have a vehicle. That's the plan at least, or at least minimize it. And I'm probably going to actually expand my train a little bit more as well, and put a couple of train depots speckled around the city, or possibly even harbors. I don't know yet. Maybe one thing that I kind of saw in the future, but yeah, that's about it. I just kind of get the forestry area done, which is not really a big thing, but just kind of getting it set up. And yeah, that's about it. So I'll just leave it at that for now, and I can just watch for a few more seconds until this is finally finished. Okay, and there we go. That is our metro lines all entered in, tunneled everywhere in our town. And now time to set up each of the routes. Okay, that should do that. Now we have our what's called ferry lines running through. We have metro running underground everywhere. We have our little monorail loop over here. This one is kind of we have some of these connected through here. We got actually I think pretty much all of them are connected in one way or the other. So that should, in theory, oh no, we still need to, actually no, we got this one connected through here. Actually no, we need to, I think, edit one line, which would be line number 2. Nope, not line 2. Okay. Oh, line 1. Durr. Okay. Stop here that no longer exists, so we're going to have to edit this line here. Okay, so now this line does connect through here. We're gonna change this intersection as well. Okay, well, let's just leave this through here and we'll try to come up with some sort of multi-connecting pathway here. Oh, let's just try back a little bit farther. Oh, let's hope that works. That should connect everything together. No idea why my lines are all hidden. I'll try to figure that out. I'll just go through and check all our mods. No, not that one. No, not that one. Okay. Let us see here. Okay, no, it's not that one. Okay. So I have literally no idea why that doesn't pop up anymore. Okay. Okay, well, I got no idea why. Let's just check out line 1. Well, for now, we will just exit out. We will hit play. We'll let everything kind of try to reset itself. So let's go through a little bit here. All these people just pouring out everywhere. I'm trying to find out where to go. Now that's gone. Oh yeah, that'll be the route for line 1. So that will have to be moved over. Let's see if we can get this done properly. Go with Metro. Select line 1. Yeah, this stop no longer exists either, so we're just going to have to delete that line entirely. Might as well make it easier. There we go, and now we'll go Here we'll actually set up a new line. On through and hitting multiple stops kind of along the way here. Ah, stupid freaking game. Yeah, we'll go down this way. And go to there, and then here. Go to there, and then that'll get us back. This is just getting annoying, so I'll just delete that entirely, and I will start again from scratch. Oh, I'll run train all the way through. Sadly, I ended up skipping this entire area, but oh well. It is what it is. And there we go. And then makes its way back. And there we go. Nice, perfect little line. Now, hopefully that should help fix all of our traffic woes. Clear off a lot of these. Well, theory should. And we'll I don't know what to some of our on yourselves, and you can see, oh my god, the amount of people just flooding over to our metro lines now is absolutely insane. And now we're actually starting to get error messages pop up here. Okay, well, that's going insane. So I guess I'm gonna let this run on its own, but we're gonna leave it here for tonight. So that was me doing my overhaul, kind of see the after effects of it in the next episode. So I'll just thanks so much for watching at this point, and remember to like, share, subscribe, and all that, because it definitely helps the channel, helps the algorithm. So if you do that, it is truly appreciative. And if you don't, even just watching the video is always giving us extra momentum to keep on going with this. So if you're even just watching, we'll just like to thank you for even just putting the peepers on the show, because we are always truly appreciative of anybody watching. So, again, we're here for tonight, so thanks so much for watching, and have yourselves a good night.